I just feel like everybody lying. I feel like everybody's lying. Like you just can't trust anybody. Right. That might be the title of this video cuz all y'all, everybody, like who do we even believe here? Okay, y'all, let's get back to the tea. Cam said, "Did you email Perry's mom?" He said, "Why would I email Perry's mom? Do you swear?" Cam, what would I email Perry's mom about? Cam said, "Okay, forget it." Dean said, "Sounds like you losing your mind." Cam, could you think of any reason why there are reporters outside the hospital? Cam said, "No. Why would I?" And Dean said, "This better not be what I think it is, Cam." Oh Lord, so the story then got out that Cam ain't I mean that Josie ain't in the hospital. Alright, let's go to Fran. Fran said, "Cam, did you see what just happened to Josie in our hearts?" Yes, yes, ma'am. We all saw. Fran said, "I need to go talk to Lily." Cam said, do you need me to come with?" She said, "No. Me and her been friends a long, long time. If I go alone, she might tell me the truth." Cam said, "Okay, be safe, okay, and keep sending me updates." She said, "Sure." Cam put a kiss text. "Cam, I spoke to my brother, and he says Josie's body is not in the morgue." Fran said, "What do you mean it's not in the morgue?" He said, "I asked my brother to go check, and she's gone." Fran said, "I'm sure there's a reason." Of course there's a reason. The reason being she was never there. Fran said, "What do you mean?" He said, "She's not there because she was never brought in." Fran said, "Where was she taken then?" He said, "Nowhere because she's not dead." And she said, "Was there a post mortem that confirmed she died from stab wounds?" Wasn't there a post mortem that confirmed she died from stab wounds? Shout out to those people that commented and told me that a post mortem is an autopsy. A post mortem is an autopsy, y'all. For us United States friends, it's an autopsy. Wasn't there a post mortem that confirmed she died from stab wounds? Cam said, "Well, was there?" Fred said, "Cam, I'm at Lily, so I can't talk about this now, but I think you're regressing. You're sliding back into denial." Cam said, "No, friend, you don't understand. Her body was never there because she never died." Fred said, "Cam, Cam, if you want to stand a chance at ever getting over this, you need to accept it. She's gone." Cam says, "You know what? Forget I even told you. It's late. I'll talk to you tomorrow." And she said, "Cam, don't be like this." He said, "Good night." She said, "I'm only trying to help." "Good night, Fran." "Good night, girl." Okay, she knows she messed up, so she texted again today and said, "Sleep okay? Cam, please reply. I'm getting worried. Are you okay?" "I'm fine. I just don't feel much like talking." And she said, "Is this about last night? Look, I'm sorry if I was harsh, but I only want what's best for you." He said, "So you keep saying." And she said, "I need to talk to you about something Lily said. Are you free to meet up today?" He said, "Sorry, I have plans." "All day?" "Yep." Friend said, "Kev, it's important." And he put the shrugging emoji. And Fran said, "Okay, guess I'm telling you like this then. Lily and Zach had been seeing each other, which is big in itself. But guess what? She said he'd been talking to Josie, that he wanted to break things off with Lily as he thought him and Josie were getting back together. Which doesn't match what Josie said, right? That she blocked him and wasn't replying to any of his emails. I'm wondering if Josie told us the whole truth." Cam said, "For F's sake, Fran, I've expected this kind of gossip mongering from Nicola, but not from you." Fran said, "Cam, calm down. I'm just telling you because it's relevant to the investigation. If she was talking to Zach, then why would he have her killed? It doesn't make sense at all." Cam said Josie was not talking to Zach. She hated him. And if she had been, I would have known. Cam don't Cam, you wouldn't have known nothing. You ain't even know she was sleeping with the professor. Cam, he really is in denial, y'all. Fred said, "Cam, what are you actually angry about right now? That I'm telling you this or that it happened?" And he said, "Oh, really, Fred? Really? You too?" Fred said, "Me too, what?" right, cause Dean is on my phone talking the same mess. Cam said, just because I don't want Josie effing gossiped about doesn't mean I was in love with her. Fred said, I never said you were in love with her. Were you? Cam said, you know what, Fred? You can F off. Fred said, Cam, is that you emailing Perry's mom? Who is email? This is some anonymous person emailing Perry. I want to know who emailing Perry mama. Look, I'm sorry about earlier, but you can't start spreading false information just because it makes you feel better. And then she says, so I guess you were right about Josie's body. Cam, I'm so sorry. Please text me back. He said, hey, I'm sorry about earlier. I really don't know what to say. I have no excuses. I just wanted to let you know I'm sorry, and you did right to tell me. But I guess I understand if you don't want to talk to me. She said, no, that's okay. Tensions are running high for all of us. I know better than to take your grief personally. He said, thank you, friend. I mean it, though. It wasn't cool to just go off at you like that. It wasn't. You right. All right, let's go to this Find Josie group or Find Perry group chat. I mean, we need to find Josie too. But so y'all remember the last thing in the Find Perry group chat was the CCTV. They were still trying to figure out who that was in the video. Now we know it's Lily. So here go Jimmy jumping in, snitching and telling the tea. So Jimmy said, we found the girl in the footage. It's Lily Bowles. She's told police and they have questioned her but not kept her. Thank you all for your continued collaboration. Was she involved? There's no reason to think so at this stage. Probably she was just another victim of his predatory ways. Any emails yet, Violet? Nothing. I'll keep you posted. Okay, I want to scroll down to the email. Violet, tell us the tea. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Violet said, guys, I just got an email. Someone is claiming Josie's body has gone missing from the morgue. What? How? Do they have any proof? Who sent the email? Justice for J King at gmail.com. Oh, Lord. Somebody is out here pump faking. All right. I guess it's from someone who wants to be anonymous. Has anyone else heard this? Jimmy said no, definitely not. Did you email back? Violet said I did, but we've been telling people that they can contact us anonymously, so best tell police no. And Violet said, oh, trust me, I have. They're the first people I tell. They're investigating it. Sounds odd. Keep us posted. Okay. So now, y'all, we know that somebody at the we know that they at the hospital. Hold on, it's a voice memo. Hold on, let's listen to it.
Received information alleging that the body of Josie King has gone missing from the St. George morgue. The 21-year-old singer was stabbed to death on her own live feed in South London 5 days ago. Our reporter has been trying to reach the hospital for a comment, but has been unsuccessful in doing so. More on this story as it unfolds.
Okay, so this thing got leaked, y'all. This thing got leaked that Josie's body is missing from the morgue. Why would a body just go missing like that? Did someone steal her? Carol said, I bet it's Nathan Wright still carrying out Zach's sick commands from behind bars. Don't they have security at the morgue? They say they're examining CCTV. All right, here go Cam jumping up in the group. Guys, Zach is still being held, which means police must have more on him than they let on. However, he's still not speaking. I'm no detective, but if I've learned anything from TV, the way to make people talk is to put pressure on them about their own involvement. For this reason, I beg you all, please, if you have any information that further indicates Zach, then please let me or Violet or Peter know. You can also email findperry@gmail.com completely anonymously. Together we can find Perry and get justice for Jay. Okay, Josie would be proud of you. Thank you. Let's make both her and Perry proud of all of us. Okay, y'all. I got more messages from Fran. Okay, let's go back to Fran, y'all. All right. Okay, so Cam said it wasn't cool for me to just go off on you like that. Fran said, well, it did make me pretty sad, but I know you didn't mean it. Anyway, what's going on with Josie's body? He said it's an absolute shit show. They've basically lost her. And she said, but wasn't there security? The CCTV was out for the last 24 hours, apparently. She said, sound like Nathan Wright to me. Right. I went there with Josie's dad this morning, and they actually sent a security guard to escort us out. I just feel like everybody lying. I feel like everybody's lying. Like you just can't trust anybody. Right. That might be the title of this video cuz all y'all, everybody, like who do we even believe here? What is even going on here? Fred said, "Are you and Josie's dad close?" He said, "Yeah, we go back quite a way. Poor guy losing both his wife and daughter in a year." Fran said, "So awful. How's he holding up?" Cam said, "Well, as long as we keep him from Zach, there's a chance he won't make himself guilty of manslaughter." Fran said, "Wow, that bad, huh?" Cam said, "Yeah, I mean, think about it. First he cheats on her, then he has her killed. If I were him, I'd do the same thing." Fran said, "Are you close to your dad?" And Cam said, "It's complicated." How so? Well, my dad just wants me to be a doctor like him and my brother, and I get that qualifications matter to him. When he came over, he was a pretty known surgeon. And then when no UK hospitals accepted his qualification, he ended up as a janitor. Oh, Lord. Fran said, "That's sad." He said, "Yeah, I know, and he doesn't want that for me. I get that. But it means that he refuses to listen to what I actually want to do." Fran said, "I get it. I mean, it's not as bad with my mother, but she definitely doesn't want me to be an actress." And Cam said, "Really? Didn't she buy you that trip to New York for the workshop?" She said, "No, I paid for that myself. Money from this TV spot I did for dog food." Really, will I have seen it? Okay, I don't care about Fran. Do not care about you and your acting career, girl. Unless you acted like you don't know what's going on in this story and you actually know. That's the only reason I would care. Me and my brother go round for dinner once a week and it's always the same. My brother and dad talk about some gross thing that happened at the hospital. Then mom asked me about my film. I started telling her. Dad interrupts, asking how long I'll keep it up before I get a real job. I get angry. Mom tries to smooth it over. Okay. Okay, we get it, Cam. Your dad don't want you to be a photographer or whatever it is that you do. Bartender, whatever. Have you spoken to your mom today? Fran said, "Nope, she's been out all day as usual. She's supposed to be back for dinner in a bit. Last night she ain't say a word. Maybe I try to ply her with wine." And he said, "I'm sure Sherlock would be proud." Okay, y'all. Where is Josie body at? Okay, let's go to some stories though while we waiting on the next message. Okay, Jules said it's innocent till proven guilty, not the other way around. Justice for Zach. I know that's right. You better stick up for your brother even though he guilty. Zach Wallace is innocent and it should not be up to me to prove it, but I will. Hashtag justice for Zach. Okay, and then she put find Perry. Okay, Perry's still missing. I could be forgetting about her. All right, hey Miles.
Hi, this is Miles. I just wanted to post to offer my sincere condolences to Perry, Miss King and her family. This is a truly awful turn of events, and
Miles, you.
we may have had our differences, but obviously my sympathies and condolences go out to her family. It's shocking. As some of you have no doubt heard, a mutual friend of Miss Walker and Miss King, Josie, was arrested on the spot, and hopefully that will in due course shed light on the awful occurrences that have taken place recently.
What?
I hesitate to say it, but I feel, given the conversations that have been taking place recently, that I must. That obviously this does exonerate me entirely and show that I had nothing at all to do with either the disappearance of Miss Walker or the murder of Miss King. My condolences to all involved. Thank you. Hi there, it's Miles here. I just wanted to post now, as we go through these truly tragic and awful circumstances, as I know the entire community is suffering from sadness and confusion, and these emotions can cause us to behave in unusual, even different ways. And I want us to be strong for ourselves, for each other, and for the university community at large.
What is
Grief
he talking about?
is a very human emotion,
Bro.
and it can be debilitating. If you are suffering from grief and you feel that it is really affecting you, or even if you don't, I think it's important that we talk to our friends and our families about these emotions. They're our support network. They're there for us. And also to talk to professionals who are obviously trained to help you go through these difficult feelings. While the misunderstanding at the university blows over, I thought I would open a private practice to potentially assist in this area, working out of my house with my wife, who's a child psychologist. Perhaps we can assist the community in some way through dialogue. If you are interested in becoming a private patient, please private message me. Many thanks.
Miles. Boy. Get out of here. Okay, Violet she done put Lily up on the CCTV. Girl, we know who that is. We done figured it out. We done cracked the case, girl. Not zooming in. Anyone? Okay, she done posted Perry's flyer. Oh, Lord. Oh, that's a cute picture of Josie. Still can't believe my baby gone. Bro, your baby gone in more ways than one. I don't care about this Joe man, y'all.
The police are looking for a guy called Nathan Wright.
Yeah, I don't care. I don't care about him. Okay, fine, Perry. All right, sending you all the loving vibrations wherever you are. That's Fran. I think that's a picture of Perry. Hey, Dean had like double shifts at the hospital. So, how he at the gym too?
You guys,
With
check this out. I'm
Lomax.
gonna get this guy back. I'm gonna get him. Watch this, watch this.
Hey, wait, bro! Hey, chill! Hey, stop, man! Wait.
The people want to see.
The people don't need to see nothing.
They can already
Move,
see it.
man!
They can already see it.
They can't see nothing. Chill, come on.
I've shown you it now,
Bro.
You're gonna get me run over,
Bro, just chill.
Tell
His
them.
case is
Tell them what?
sparkly.
Why?
This is 2019, yo. Come on. You gotta pay attention to this.
Mr. Fancy.
This is up.
Look at him,
Yeah?
Mr. Ooh La La.
No, I ain't. At least ain't nobody gonna nick it. Come on, man.
whatever.
Get out of it.
That phone case is atrocious.
No, it's not.
It is atrocious. I mean, it ain't atrocious. It's nothing some grown man should have. Okay. Okay, y'all. Okay. Fran said, Cam, mom just came back. She was on the phone. You need to listen to this. Listen to what?
You track the IP address of Nathan Wright's bank account back to Zach's place of work. Zach's workplace. Okay, I think that's a good guess. And how did you find out about the bank account? Okay, non-stick. I don't know, Carol. I don't know, Carol. So you trace the tip, I hope? So you trace the tip, obviously, to minimum size, you said. That's right, that's... What time? 4. What day? Good work. Great work. Thank you very, very much. Okay, thank you. I'll look into it. Thanks.
Y'all, I didn't hear a single word. I heard something about a bank account. That's all I heard. Cam said, oh my God, I know. This proves it, doesn't it? Zach paid Nathan to kill Josie. Does it? Because I didn't hear nothing between Fran moving the phone and stuff. Fran need to... Fran is not no good investigator. I couldn't hear a word of that. Girl, sick of you. Okay. It's a voicemail from Josie. Wait a minute. Yeah. Oh my God. How much? Okay, we about to unlock this, y'all. Hold on. Josie dead. How is she leaving voicemails?
Yeah. I know this is stupid, Jay, but I just can't stop myself from thinking.
Oh my God, Cam. What?
Maybe you're still out there.
Bro.
And if you are, then I want you to know I need you to know that I won't stop looking for you. I just need a little help. A sign. If there's any chance you're out there, let me know. Somehow.
Y'all, Cam is going nuts, man.